Hello friends and happy holidays, it's your girl CREEPYBUNNY, and today we're talking about a brand new alternate reality game that is particularly promising because it's created by the same people who made the Church of Poppy. I'll be following this ARG closely and continuously, so be sure to follow me on my socials and subscribe to my channel for frequent updates. Let's get into the video. First, let's talk about what the Church of Poppy was. In case you didn't know, the Church of Poppy was a site the creators of Chowder City made in collaboration with Poppy, a musician who has had many investigative videos made on her already, where her fans could have their own avatar and room, hang out in several different chat rooms, and interact with Poppy herself, as well as characters called They and Them. There was a waiting list to enter it. It was super cute and fun, and a completely unique experience for a fandom. I feel like Poppy was the perfect artist for them to create this kind of environment with, given the whole robot thing. Unfortunately, that fun had to come to an end, and on December 10th at around 9:30 p.m., poppy.church closed its doors. Each member experienced the final ascension, which gave an overview of their time in the church. As you can see, I didn't interact much on the site, just popped in every now and then, but it was still really neat to see your own stats like that, and very special for people who dedicated a lot of time and energy to the site. At the end of the final ascension, we were given an advertisement for a new experience set 80 years in the future, where soup is also a number. Then you're given a link that will merge your poppy.church account to your Chowder City account, and give you access to a special, first-ever Chowder City chat room. Now, on to Chowder City. There's a Twitter, an Instagram, and a website. When you go to the site, you're given a warm welcome message. Important notice for all visitors from the year 2019. Fancy Soups is delighted to offer you a glimpse into our vision of tomorrow, Chowder City. In the year 2099, this mega-metropolis, nestled into the crater of a volcanic island in the middle of a treacherous sea, is a home for all soup lovers. Chowder City calls itself a souptopia, but there's a mystery bubbling under the surface. To join the first group of explorers from 2019 and be admitted into Chowder City, head over to the Port Authority to register. At the top of the site, we see a ticker that constantly updates with new lore about Chowder City. Some examples are: Are red pandas and raccoons breeding in Howard Park? Chowder City Parks Department investigates reports of panda-raccoon hybrids. New social implant update reported to cause lags, crashes, eye twitches, and nosebleeds. 60-pound rat named Noodles wins Chowder City's biggest rat award. Noodles the rat missing from the big crib she sleeps in. City offers reward for any information regarding her whereabouts. Fancy Soups unveils new line of groundbreaking broths. Which brings us to Fancy Soups. In the bottom right of the Chowder City website, we see a little tag that says, "The Future of Soups, brought to you by Fancy Soups 2099. Clicking on the link will take you to fancysoups.com. The website gives you 2 articles to choose from. The first being an introductory blog post about their company. Fancy Soups is apparently an up-and-coming soup company looking to bring back the nostalgic and centuries-long praised delicacy that is soup. They plan to launch their line of soups in North America in 2020, with deliciously interesting flavors as well as eco-friendly packaging. The company then goes on to elaborate on who their founders are, 2 dudes who apparently also co-founded Super Deluxe. At the end of the article, Fancy Soups tells us that while they're working on rolling out some incredible soups for us to try in 2020, their marketing team is announcing 4 initiatives in the next blog post. In the next article, they describe these 4 things they've been working on to spread soup awareness. Castable, an app that helps with casting, which encourages casting talent from underrepresented backgrounds and allows studios to measure and improve their casting diversity with each production, which is just so cool. They also worked with this cool, weird art piece called Aviary, which is a semi-improvisational performance within a game engine, driven by motion capture and VR puppetry that was shown at the Modern Art Museum in New York City. Then they talk about their virtual world engine called Third Places, which is what was used to create the Church of Poppy, and presumably Chowder City. And lastly, they talk about relaunching Podbay to market pro-soup content. but yet no mention of Chowder City here. I think we're seeing this fancy soup site in its 2019 state, when it's still growing and beginning its journey of making soup more popular than ever. In their vision of 2099, however, soup certainly dominated the market, and from what we can see, the world. In the present, however, is this fancy soup company really going to be selling soup that I can purchase? Because I'm already on board. Back to Chowder City. If you go to sign up and create an account, you're asked to choose a username, email, password, and also explain why you'd like to enter the city. Once you've submitted that, you're then taken to the holding area page, which states, "Thank you. Your application has been submitted for review. If you are approved for residency, we will determine the appropriate placement for you within the Chowder City community. Any further information you can provide in your file will aid us in this process. You have access to a private church chat in the meantime, if you went through the final ascension and linked your poppy.church account. You will be assigned lodging and given your residency documents upon approval. We appreciate your patience." And then some Latin, which translates to space to govern. So essentially, similar to poppy.church, you have to apply and await entry. From this message, it seems possible that we can be sorted into factions upon admission. There also may be a room element similar to poppy.church, since they say they will be assigning lodging. From this page, you can view your file, which you can update with additional information about your own personal skill set. And you have access to the prototype virtue scanner, which is described as a biodata-rich burst of images which can be used to verify your identity at all official Chowder City checkpoints. So basically, it's a futuristic identification system. You use your webcam to take a picture of yourself, and it translates it into this cute little blob guy, and everyone has their own little individual blob. Here's mine. Check out that face reveal, y'all. So, there's also the Chowder City Tourism Department social media pages, the Twitter and the Instagram, which includes tons of fun bits of lore. Like, for example, they use bioluminescent mushrooms for lighting in some areas. They also announced in a comment on their Instagram that Chowder City will be opening its doors to 2019 visitors within the next few days. So, if this interests you, go ahead and apply now. There's also an official Chowder City Discord server where we hang out, try to solve the ARG, and stay on the lookout for our beloved Noodles, the 60-pound rat, who pops up every now and then. She likes cucumbers sliced into spears and blueberries. Link to the Discord will be in the description. That's all on Chowder City for now. I really wanted to get an introductory video up about this ARG since it's supposed to be beginning soon so that you guys can participate should you so choose. But, of course, if you're more the type to sit back and observe, there will be more videos to come about Chowder City in the future, so don't forget to subscribe.